It was supposed to be a typical morning training when something unexpected happened. The guy was doing pull-ups on rings using rubber bands, but he didn't expect it to backfire. Luckily, it was a home workout, but does anyone wonder where his underwear is? This guy came to his friend and started bragging about what tricks his dog knew. The guy couldn't believe what he heard, so he asked to see it. When the dog sat on command and gave his paw, everything was fine until...
Ready? Fart!
I must admit that farting on command is wild. This dog is struggling with a condition that makes it hard to get food down. For this, his owners created a seat for him so that he could eat his meal in peace. He climbs into that chair and sits down like a true gentleman. It melts my heart to see how loving this family is. These guys met by a river and weren't doing anything in particular when one of them threw a large rock into the water. Yeah, boys will be boys. They went straight like 10,000 BC. We all need to acknowledge that our pets are unpredictable. This lady found out about it quite clearly. They both didn't know his next move. These friends went to the club together. As they stood at the bar and ordered drinks, they didn't pay much attention to the bartender. When he finished pouring the drink, he did something no one expected.
Hey! Yeah, you did.
Luckily, it was just a really funny prank, but we have to remember to pay attention to our drinks. These friends were practicing headstands at the gym. The first few attempts were unsuccessful. When one of them got too into coaching, the other one simply had to go all out.
You need to have your heels hitting this wall.
I just want to know how he even had that much speed. This poor dog lost his front legs. Because of this, she could only push herself with her hind legs, while her entire body was on the ground. She couldn't have fun or enjoy life. Then her family came up with the great idea of buying her prosthetics for her front legs. So Mom quickly grabbed her new fake paws, picked her up, and put them in place. The dog was very surprised that she could stand normally. You can see that she didn't know what to do at first, but she immediately understood how to use them. She slowly started taking her first steps for a long time. She had to get used to walking normally again after having to crawl for so long. Fortunately, she turned out to be a smart girl and dealt with this problem too. After just a few moments, she was jumping full of joy, catching up with her family and walking with them. I'm glad this dog has such a loving family. We all love our pets for their random reactions. When one of them ran to chase the laser, the other one just didn't want to. His friend wanted to show him something funny, so he lay down on the ground, stood up on his tiptoes, and... Do you remember how cartoon villains sneak around?